best way to avoid a New York City residency tax audit is, well, number one, if you are a New York City resident, then just file as one and don't try to mess around or, beat the system, because you're not going to beat the New York City residency system. Trust me. And if you think you're beating it, you're probably going to get caught really soon. If you are actually not a New York City resident and you can prove residence outside of the city and or outside of the state, then you want to keep track of everything. I'm talking about cell phone records, Easy Pass, boarding passes, luggage tags, every piece of mail you receive. There's even apps that you can tap on your phone that the state or city accept as proof of where you were. If you're in this city or state for a second, it counts as a day. So again, I tell people, look, if you really have residence outside of New York City, New York State, don't go beyond 160 or 170 days. Yes, the rule's 183, but you do not want to be close to that, because you want to be at least a 10 or 20 day cushion away from that. So, and not only a 10 or 20 day cushion away from it, but you want to be able to prove that. So as long as you have a lot of evidence and you can prove that, then you should be fine. So if you do not want to be taxed as a New York City resident, you cannot be in the city for more than 183 days. So what we usually tell people is, if that's the case, if you still have work or a home in New York City, you're allowed to have a business, you're allowed to have a home, just can't be your primary place of residence. So just don't be in the city for more than usually 160 to 170 days. You want a 10 or 20 day cushion, because if you get to 182 or 184, it's going to be very hard to defend yourself. It's very hard to win an audit in that case. You definitely want to leave a cushion, and you want to be able to prove exactly where you were pretty much every day of the year.